Fucking hell, you're lucky I'm here, to be honest, guys, tonight. I've been quite distracted this past week or so by something that's quite important to me. I got that new Spider-Man game. And my girlfriend has been hammering me about it. She's like, spend time with me, I need you. And I'm like, fuck off. New York needs me. I'm not even doing the important stuff anymore, you know, I've beaten all the villains. I'm going around now helping a homeless man find his pigeons. She doesn't know, I think that's more important than spending time with her. But I like to give back. But playing this game's reminded me of something. When I was a kid, I got diagnosed with something called dyspraxia, which if you're not aware of it, it means that you're kind of clumsy, you find it hard to pay attention, and sometimes you have short-term memory loss. Basically, I can walk into a room, not know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and fall over on the way out. I'm just special enough to be shit at school, but not special enough to get my own car space. The doctors who come up with, I've forgotten my bit then, this is new stuff, so, and also memory loss, you know. But it's almost always accompanied by dyslexia, which is words, obviously, and dyscalculia, which is the same, I think, as dyslexia, but for numbers. So I had dyspraxia, dyslexia, and dyscalculia, or the 6 H's, as I called it growing up. And those names are proof that the doctors who came up with this stuff, the names for them, were fucking cruel. Because I can picture the scene, you know, they're sitting around and the fella goes, all right, so people who have this, they're clumsy, they can't spell, and they can't add up. We need something that really sums that up in a very simple name. And another prick pipes up and goes, yeah, it's a good idea, that. What about, though, instead of that, we call it 3 different names that look like your cat ran over your keyboard and sound like towns in Wales. That's fucking good, that, mate. We'll go with that. And, you know, the reason that playing the Spider-Man game reminded me of all this is because the way my mum and dad explained it to me as a kid was that I was born different, like Spider-Man, like the X-Men. I have a special ability inside my blood. Now, I didn't grow up to be Spider-Man. I didn't grow up to be Batman. I've realised I grew up to be fucking Goldfish, man. 30-second memory. And you know, someone said to me after the gig, do you think it's right that you're doing jokes about having this condition? I said, yeah, I've got it. And what would other people who've got it be offended by it? I said, if they are, they won't be for long, will they?